This is the Mercedes-Benz SLC, and if it kind of looks like the SLK, that's because it's the new SLK. Mercedes is, aligning the names of all their cars along a similar theme, where this would align in the coupe convertible world where the C-Class sits in the sedan world. Like the E-Class sits in the sedan world, there's the GLE. So that's why the naming structure has changed. But there's also some updates. So this has two engine choices. The SLC has a turbocharged 4-cylinder that does 241 horsepower. This SLC 43 has a 3-liter V6, never mind what the numbers on the badge say, it's actually a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 that has 362 horsepower. It's rear drive, it has a 9-speed automatic. Yes, we have 9 forward gears in these cars now. A couple other nice features is it is a hardtop convertible, but the roof will shut up at speeds, open and shut at speeds up to 25 miles an hour. There's also a trunk partition that works automatically. So when you have the trunk partition up, you hit the drop top button, it automatically moves down if there's no luggage in the way, and the roof can stow. But let's take a look inside. Here we are inside the SLC 43. I have the roof shut to give us a little bit more quiet because these auto shows can be pretty busy. The dash and the display gives a very, strong AMG vibe, as you can tell by this carbon fiber look dash on the material on the dash here, and the way the shifter looks. It's a cute little guy, but it evokes some pretty important AMGs in the past, like the CLK Black series had a very small shifter like that, and also the AMG GT and the SLS have similarly styled, oddly tiny shift levers, which is pretty funny. 2 analog gauges with a digital display in the center. We're seeing that a lot. And then also you have your display right here. This is one of the smaller displays, it looks like. I believe there's an optional larger display in here, but it is kind of small by today's standards, especially in a vehicle of this luxury orientation. Here are your typical controls, very Mercedes-like the way it looks. If you've been in a new Benz recently, or even an older one, you'll recognize this layout and all that. 2 cup holders right there, fairly standard stuff. Your roof control is right here under this guy, which also doubles as a nice armrest for when you rest your hand on here and when you control that knob. And then underneath this, if we can open it, underneath this center cubby hole here, we have 2 USB outlets and a 12-volt cigarette. Oop, I think I just broke it. Yep, I just broke it. Oops. But that's where your 12-volt plug would go. Oopsies. We'll leave that there and tell somebody. But otherwise, the layout's really nice. I love the red contrast stitching and the red seat belts. And these air vents are also really nice too, because the way they control me, just grab it, turn it the way you want to go, and that's how you open it and shut it too. Really nice in terms of design. To find out more about the SLC 43, be sure to visit Edmunds.com.